Let's continue with our Highball series. Today we'll explore the secrets behind the Moscow Mule and we'll discover how to bring that simple cocktail to the next level. So the Mule, as most of us know it, served in this copper mug, is actually a buck that was revisited by a marketing team to sell more vodka and more ginger beer. And it worked. The buck is believed to have gotten its name when someone added a shot of whiskey to the previously non-alcoholic horse's neck that consisted of ginger ale and lemon. The Mule as we know it today is basically a mix of any spirit you can think of, and I mean any spirit, together with a ginger flavored carbonated mixer. The usual suspects are ginger ale, ginger beer, and there is also a third option that we are gonna use today. It's also very common to add a touch of lemon or lime to make it perfect. The most famous of them is probably the Moscow Mule, which is vodka based, and a number of names were invented for all the variations, like the London Mule for the gin based version, the Kentucky Mule for the bourbon based version, and the Jamaican Mule for the rum based version. We're not getting into the dark and stormy today, that's the whole different story. What this huge number of variations tells us is that this is a very solid template. People love it because it's easy to make and very tasty if, like me, you like ginger. Today we're gonna make two cocktails and let's start with my favorite version of a mule. Straight in the glass filled with ice, start with 2 ounces of your favorite spirits. I use rum today, followed by 1 ounce of lime juice, 3/4 of an ounce of our ginger syrup, and finally top with ice cold soda water. It's important to pick the bubbliest soda water you can find. Finally, I love to float a few dashes of Angostura to make it look good but also smell and taste divine. Look at that. Now this is rummy, gingery, sweet, sour. It's a real treat and it's a winner every time. Notice I used a homemade ginger syrup to make this cocktail, and that is for me the big difference. It's the simplest syrup to make. I just pressed some pure ginger and made equal parts fresh ginger juice and sugar. That way you really get the bite of the ginger that I think is really necessary in this drink, and more importantly you get consistency. Unlike when you order this drink in a random bar, they're gonna use whatever ginger ale or ginger beer they have, you're gonna get different levels of sweetness and gingeriness. With this method you get your ginger kick every time and you can adjust it to hit the perfect spot. So no matter if you use your favorite ginger beer or a ginger ale, or if you go the extra mile and make your homemade ginger syrup, you are guaranteed to end up with a delicious drink that's easy and quick to make every time, and who doesn't love that? Now let's make one of my favorite variations on this template to illustrate how versatile it is. This is my favorite way to make El Diablo. In a shaker, I start with 3/4 ounce of tequila, 3/4 ounce of mezcal, then 1/2 ounce of crème de cassis, 3/4 ounce of lime. Time to add your ice and shake. I serve it over ice in a tall glass. And finally top with ginger beer. For garnish, a lime wedge is perfect. I love a split base cocktail. See, what we did here is simply divide the base between 2 different spirits, tequila and mezcal. We add a touch of a fruity liqueur for an extra kick of taste and complexity. So same template basically, but completely different vibe. Now, the original El Diablo only uses tequila. It's an incredible drink. You can make a version with only mezcal, which is also really nice. I personally love to get the best of both worlds. If I have everything I need in the bar, this is for me the perfect version of El Diablo. So please tell me, what is your favorite mule? Drop the recipe in the comment. I'm always really happy to read you. We are gonna continue with our Highball series for the next 2 weeks. I thought it was a very nice way to start enjoying the spring, even if the mule is an all year round drink in my opinion. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, which I hope. I'll see you next week for more cocktail adventures. Cheers!